While football fans see this as the FA Cup 4th round weekend, wrestling fans are eagerly anticipating the Royal Rumble. The annual show sees 30 superstars try and throw each other over the top rope, with the last man standing winning a title match at the biggest show of the year, WrestleMania. And that got us thinking, what if there was a Premier League Royal Rumble? So today we're going to look at each Premier League club's player that is most likely to win the Royal Rumble. Just stick with us on this one. Arsenal's Stefan Lichtsteiner. Why do we think the Swiss defender is the favourite from Arsenal? Pure and simple, he's an arse. The veteran has a reputation of being a pure shithouse, and this would serve him well in a Royal Rumble. Dirty tactics, low blows, hiding under the ring, Lichtsteiner would do anything to get the win. Bournemouth Dan Gosling. The marathon man, Dan Gosling, might seem like an odd choice, but he's built up a reputation as a serious workhorse, covering more yards than anyone in the past few years. And in a match where stamina can be key, Dan Gosling might have a chance. He wouldn't be a glamorous winner, but neither was Alberto Del Rio. Brighton Glenn Murray. A wily old veteran, Glenn Murray's gotten better with age on the pitch, and we think his experience could see him be a threat in the Rumble. In all honesty, we didn't really know who to pick for Brighton, so let's just move on. Burnley Ashley Barnes. A man fans just love to boo, Ashley Barnes has all the tools to win the Royal Rumble. He's a big lad who can handle himself, and he isn't afraid to lay down the smackdown on his opponents. He's basically Burnley's answer to The Rock. A comparison I'm sure you've all made at some point in your life. Cardiff Callum Paterson. The Bluebirds Mr Versatile, Callum Paterson joined the club as a right back, but has gone on to play in midfield and up front. So that kind of versatility would serve him well in a 30-man over the top rope battle royal. Mr Brexit Neil Warnock wouldn't be watching though, to hell with the rest of the world, am I right Neil? Chelsea N'Golo Kante. Dan Gosling got in for his incredible stamina, which is exactly why we think N'Golo Kante has a chance too. The little Frenchman is a true underdog, coming from nowhere to become a 2-time Premier League winner and a World Cup winner as well. The pool lad will probably be a bit shy if he wins though, just like he was in Russia. Crystal Palace Wilfried Zaha. Plain and simple, the Eagles can't do anything without him, so who else were we going to pick? Also, I do realise this joke is getting old and I will stop. Eventually. Everton Jordan Pickford.
This one's for Jordan Pickford, England's #1. He loves this kind of music, so get the rave on. He's from the northeast, he hasn't forgot his roots. He also plays his music before he puts on his boots. A legend in his own right, cat between the sticks. Get the rave on, listen to the mix.
Just imagine it, the crowd have all got glow sticks, Pickford's bouncing down to the ring in his Air Max and trackies. How could he not win? An iconic moment, get the rave on lads. Fulham Alexander Mitrovic. I mean, Mitrovic has all the makings of a WWE superstar. He's a maverick and a fan's favourite, he can get the crowd up on their feet, and we saw a bit of his moveset last week when he hit a perfect DDT on Tottenham's Davinson Sanchez. An angry young man, Mitrovic would have to be one of the favourites for the Rumble. Huddersfield Town Jonathan Hogg. The Terriers were a difficult one, and I wasn't really sure who to pick, so in the end I went with Jonathan Hogg for the pure reason of that he's just like Barnes and Lichtsteiner, a shithouse, there's nothing more to it. Leicester City Jamie Vardy. We mentioned N'Golo Kante as an underdog earlier, but Jamie Vardy's story is much more appealing to fans. The forward climbed the footballing ladder, going from non-league to Champions League, winning the Premier League title with the Foxes and representing England at a World Cup, and all of those moments have brought him to this. Winning the Royal Rumble would be the perfect ending to Jamie Vardy the movie, which I assume is still happening. Liverpool Mo Salah. A hero in Egypt and Liverpool, Mo Salah has been unstoppable since returning to the Premier League. But in recent weeks he's used some dirty tactics to get what he wants, going down from little gusts of wins to con the referee into giving him a penalty. He lies, cheats, steals, and he could be a Royal Rumble winner. Manchester City David Silva. I mean, the little Spaniard can do anything, so why not this? Sure he's small, but that didn't stop Rey Mysterio in 2006. Bang a mask on David Silva and he could go all the way. Manchester United David De Gea. Nothing gets past David De Gea, as we saw from his heroics at Wembley the other week against Spurs. It wasn't the first time we saw a breathtaking performance from the Spaniard, who dealt with everything that was thrown at him. And that's exactly why we're putting him forward as Manchester United's Royal Rumble representative, especially since Wayne Rooney isn't around anymore, who actually has WWE experience, kind of. Newcastle United Salomon Rondon. The Venezuelan forward is an absolute beast, simple as that, and he'd probably get the number 30 slot since Vince McMahon is buying Newcastle. Remember that rumour years ago and how it was totally and definitely true? Southampton Charlie Austin. His brother Stone Cold Steve Austin has won it the most times in history, winning 3 Rumbles, so he'd probably give Charlie some tips I'd imagine. Hopefully come the end of the night, Austin will be chugging beers rather than screaming for VAR. Tottenham, Harry Kane. Just like Charlie Austin, Harry Kane comes from a family with rich Royal Rumble history. Kane has entered 19 Rumbles and eliminated 44 men, so hopefully it's genetic and Harry Kane can get the job done. To be fair, there's not much the man can't do. Although I doubt he can set things on fire like Wrestling Kane. Watford, Troy Deeney. The leader at Vicarage Road, Troy Deeney has the cojones, or balls, to go the distance in the Rumble, and he'd probably come out as something by Elton John, which would probably make him a little bit less intimidating. West Ham, Andy Carroll. Everything about this just makes sense. He's big and tall, long dark hair, physically imposing, and on top of that he's been officially endorsed by the game Triple H, who's won 2 Rumbles in his career. High praise indeed, so I think we know what Carroll should do when his West Ham contract ends this summer. And finally Wolves, João Moutinho. Sometimes all you need is a little bit of experience, and that's exactly what João Moutinho gives you. If you can win Euro 2016 with that Portugal squad, they can easily eliminate 30 other men and win the Royal Rumble. So there we go, that was an interesting video. For the wrestling fans out there, I hope that was moderately entertaining, and for the ones who don't care, we just wanted to try something a bit different today, so sorry if this wasn't for you. But cheers for watching anyway, and give us a like, share and subscribe if you did enjoy it. We'll see you next time, hopefully.